Hey everyone, it's Kylie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I have a quick foot strengthening routine for you guys to do at home. This could be used as a warm-up or could be used for daily maintenance in your foot strength. So you're gonna need to grab a Thera Band, and you're also gonna need a small ball sort of like this. It doesn't have to be this exact one, even a golf ball or something like that would work. So let's get started. For our first exercise today, we're just gonna start with one foot on the floor like so. We're gonna do kind of what I like to call piano toes. So each toe is gonna go onto the floor one at a time, which right now might seem really impossible. So if that's seeming really challenging for you, you can use the rest of your hand to kind of hold your toes back this way and allow one toe to kind of drop down onto the floor at a time. Good, each toe going down. So really using your fingers to allow that movement to happen, especially if it seems not possible at this time. If you're fine with that, then you're just going to continue on one toe at a time down to the floor. Good. This is really helping getting to those kind of tinier muscles just right off the bat here. Good. And one more. Good. We're going to switch over to the other foot. I always like to do this part before I roll out my feet. I find it just helps wake up my toes a little bit. And again, if you need that little bit of assistance from your hands, you're going to go ahead and hold those toes all the way up, dropping down each toe onto the floor one at a time. Good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think let's do one more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna go ahead and roll out those feet now. So we're gonna put our ball down on the floor, put it underneath the arch of one of our feet, and just start to kind of roll it back and forth. There's kind of no real right way to do this exercise right now. It's kind of whatever feels good. Well, I shouldn't say good because it really hurts to roll out your feet sometimes, but whatever feels right. We're just gonna roll that foot back and forth. If you hit one of those spots where it really is feeling sticky, you can go ahead and stop there, put some weight on it. Good, just rolling back and forth. Really trying to open up those muscles in the bottoms of the feet. Good, switching over onto the other side now. Place that ball underneath the foot. We're just gonna start to roll. So rolling out your feet really helps those muscles open up and get ready to be strengthened. If we just left the feet unrolled, it would be really hard to strengthen them because they would be so tight, so we don't have the same kind of mobility that we would have after we finish rolling them out. So it's really important always to kind of start with that. A little bit of a warm up for the feet, just the same way you warm up your whole body before you take class. Good, so we're gonna grab onto our Thera Band for this next one. We're gonna place that band vertically on the foot actually. So we're just gonna start by kind of rippling through the feet. So we're gonna go down with the demi-point and then imagine like you're kind of picking something up off the floor. Good, so just with the kind of demi-point of the foot leads down to the floor. Then toes release down. Imagine like you're grabbing something off the floor and pulling it back up. So we're just gonna do a few more reps of that. Good, we're gonna change directions going the other way. So now we're gonna start from the top of the toes, curling down, back down to the floor and releasing the demi-point back down onto the floor. So just the reverse of the last exercise that we did. So we're gonna switch over to the other foot now. So placing that band again, up and over the knee here. Good, starting with that, pressing the demi-point down to the floor. Good, picking that imaginary object up, lifting up. Demi point down, pick it up, toes curling. And one more here. And changing directions now. So starting from the top of the toes, curling down, pressing down, and lifting up. Curling down with those toes. And lift, down. So we're going to go into some simple point and flex work. So placing that band on the demi point of the foot so that there's space with the band above the toes. We're going to extend that leg straight out in front with the flex. We're going to go slowly through the demi point to the full point of the foot and then back through the demi point and up to the flex. Then we're going to repeat that 20 times. Good, just going down to the demi point here. We're going to grab onto that band nice and tight, and we're just going to do point and flex through the demi point again 20 times. Again, we're going to switch over onto the other foot now, extending that leg out in front. Good, starting with that full point and flex. We're going to do 20 of them. Good, we're going to hold this one down at that full point, going into our demi and point, again 20 times. We're going to go into some outward sickle work here. So that's that winging look of the foot that we use especially in arabesque to get the pinky toe lifted and up to create that long continuous line in our arabesques. So we're going to put that band again around the same part of the foot as our last exercise. We're going to bring that foot out in front of us, two ends of the band around one side of the foot. We reach that band diagonally across the body, and we step that foot into the band and over. So I'm just going to turn this way so we can see exactly what that looks like. So we're going to point that foot down. This foot is pressing out and away so that we have lots of resistance into the band here. And we're thinking about this pinky toe going out and out to the side. So even if it only moves just that little centimeter, we're gonna start to feel that along the sides of the ankle there, up into those peroneals. Good, keep that going. We're gonna do 10. And this one's gonna hold all the way out, and we're gonna add just that little pulse. It's sort of like at that double time tempo. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where we're really starting to feel that burn. Good, keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Switching right over to the other side. Again, placing that foot in the band, diagonally across the body, and stepping in with the opposite foot, pointing that foot down. Lots of tension in the band here. We're gonna do 10. Good, holding this one out, pulsing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More with that pinky toe leading out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. So for this next one, I just grabbed my kitchen chair for a little bit of stability. You could also use a countertop in your house, or if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you could try this with holding on to nothing at all. I'm gonna use this big yoga block. You could also just use the side of your stairs for this one. So we're gonna step both feet up so that the heels are hanging off the edge of the step, not allowing the tailbone to stick out here. This is what you're gonna wanna do. You're gonna keep that tailbone heavy down towards the floor at the back, and you're gonna lift all the way up to the top, dropping those heels down and lift. We're gonna do 20 of them. Going into some one leg rises here. So standing on whichever leg, other foot is up in a little parallel croupier position, and we're rising up. We're gonna just do 10. Good, switching over to the other side for 10. We're gonna finish off with some rises in first position here. So heels are connected. We're gonna do 20 of them, lifting up. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure to go give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. You can also let me know in the comments if you want to see an extended version of this video with more point strengthening exercises and workouts in it. Also make sure to go follow me over on my Instagram at Kai Hart Pilates for more content and to stay up to date with what's going on over here on this YouTube channel. Please also make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking right around here, and you can check out my other videos right around here. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Catch you later. Why did I say that?